the cage system. What is that? How do I use it? Stay tuned. Hi, this is Rich Kettner. Welcome to Star Night Guitars. I'm going to do kind of my quick version of the cage system, how you can use it, how it might be beneficial to your guitar playing. So, cage, C-A-G-E-D, is referring to open chords, the shape C, A, G, E, D, which you probably are familiar with. You know, if you've been playing guitar for 6 months, you know those shapes. But what you can do with the cage system is you're going to use those open forms to play bar chords ascending and going up the neck and learning more of the fretboard. So here's an example of how I would use it. If I start with the E form, but I'm not going to use these 3 fingers as I would traditionally play that. I'm going to play it with these 3 fingers. The reason being, I'm going to move the shape up the neck and then bar with my index finger. So if I just wanted to play E chords, but using those different shapes, here's what I would do. Here's the E major. The first shape we're going to come across is E chord, but using the D form. So again, instead of using these 3 fingers, I use these 3, play a D, slide up 2 frets higher, and I'll bar the 2nd fret. That would be a D. The root would be under my index on the 4th string, or the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Okay, that's an E. The next form would be an E chord using the C form. Again, I use these 3 fingers. I'm trying to play that first. And I want to slide up to my pinkies on my 7th fret, bar the 4th fret. If I play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the root is under my pinky on the 5th string. Also under my middle finger, 2nd string, 5th fret. That would be an E major. Now, if I want to play all 6 strings, my index could also reach down to the 6th string, and my lowest note is now a G sharp. Now, not that you need to understand theory, but a E chord are the notes E, G sharp, B, E. Usually E is the lowest note. That's a root position chord, meaning the note, I'm saying, the lowest note is the name of the chord. So instead of this shape being E being lowest, G is the 3rd. So this is called the E in first inversion. You can forget all that. Just say, hey, it's an E chord, right? So the next shape is E as an A form. Now down here, you're taught in early guitar days A like this. But as a bar chord, what I discovered about 20 years ago is playing with my pinky and bending my finger back like this. The reason being, where it's bent will play the 3 notes in the middle. Where it curves up is where it will not block the 1st string. So even down here I can do this, but at first I thought I was going to break my finger. Right? So we're doing the E chord. I'm going to put the bar on the 9th fret, or the pinky, barring my 7th fret from the 5th string, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse my middle finger. When I played it younger, in my early days, I would bar it like this, barring the 7th fret, and the other part I would play with my middle finger. Problem with that would be, it would also bar the 1st string, and that's really not an E chord, that's going to be a 6 chord. So I had to hit just 5, 4, 3, 2. And I discovered I could bend my pinky and play that shape. So anyway, we had E. We have E in a D form, E in a C form, E in the A form. Next is E in the G form. So it's like a regular G down here. And again, I'm not going to use these 3 fingers, but these 3. And this is probably the least useful of them for me. And then the next one would be back to the E form. So it may take a bit to work it out. I remember when I first learned it, I had a guitar teacher when I was in college that showed me this. G, C, D, G. And he went right away to like A flat. Well, A flat, the hardest one to play. Instead of playing a G here, one half step higher. A flat, D flat, E flat, didn't explain the concept or why I would use that or how I would use it. I never understood it. For years and years, I didn't understand it. Point is, if you can learn these forms, G, 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 then you can start moving up and down the neck and taking all those chords also and change them from major to minor. And it just opened a lot of doors. Okay? Hope this helps. Leave me a comment. Take care. God bless. As always, enjoy the journey.